2025 recap. So yeah, we did this last year, and it was pretty successful video last year, so we're doing it again. I'll be going over every major event. Well, I probably missed a few, but you know, every major event that took place in 2025 through many different categories. Last year, I started it off with like all the media, like movies, TV, games, whatever. I thought this year, why don't we start with the best category? So we're starting with politics this year. Everybody's favorite. Even though it was New Year's Eve, rest in peace to the big JC. Passed away on New Year's Eve.
So it's one AC.
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that. I remember, I think I was on call with you guys when he died, and I was like, no, Jimmy Carter died. And Jack was like, who the fuck is Jimmy Carter, and why do you care? And I was like, he had a funeral. Trump and Obama, they were best friends at his funeral. They were acting like Trump didn't call him an illegal alien like 10 years ago. Speaking of Trump, bro did 0 time. He got acquitted on all charges, every single one of them. Like, I put a picture of Saul here because this is who I assume his lawyer was. So yeah, then before he was inaugurated, he got a new portrait, which I thought was really funny. This is my profile picture for a while because it's just a hard-ass image. We got this Squid Game meme here. And then Trump got inaugurated, and at his inauguration speech, he said there were only 2 genders. And like, when I saw he said that, bro, I was like, whoa, buddy. You're getting a little too right-wing here. I mean, 2 genders, that's like, damn, the liberals did not like that one, man. That's some controversial shit right there. We have this picture of Biden here. This is a live photo that I took while I was watching it on TV. Like, sometimes Biden's face just makes me so sad, bro. All right, so now we're into the Trump presidency. On the first day, Elon Musk did a funny salute. He said, "My heart goes out to you." Listen, man, if I was saying my heart goes out to the people, I wouldn't put my arm at that specific angle personally, but
I forgot this happened.
yeah, I think that's for the better. So sorry for reminding you. Next up, anything but lowering gas prices. So Trump changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America for literally 0 reason. There's no reason for him to do this.
Did he actually do that? I don't
know. No, yeah, he did.
W. Donald Trump.
Mexico sued Google because they changed it to the Gulf of America for them to change it back. So yeah, this is literally the most pointless like debate of all time. But whatever. No funny comment here. This was just genuinely infuriating. Vladimir Zelensky comes to the White House and he was like yelling at him for not wearing a suit or some shit. Like, everybody in this country is just dying, and Trump is like, you need to have more respect. Yeah, this was kind of sad. And then JD Vance, I think, I didn't put a picture of him, but he was on the left, and he was just gobbling on Trump's meat the whole time. So
JD Vance.
Yeah, JD Vance, awesome guy. Trump says the public should have full transparency on the Epstein files. I'm glad he had this opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll come back to this later. GG's with the tariffs. Announces a 104% tariff on China. It got lowered because, like, you know, if it didn't get lowered, we would just be in hell right now. But this is just insane. There's no reason to have this for like all these fucking countries. 90% on Vietnam. All right, then Elon left the government and immediately called Trump a pedophile on Twitter. He was just like I'm pretty sure it was either the day or like the day after his time ended. He was calling Trump a pedophile and saying he was in the Epstein files. If he knew all this, like, why was he voluntarily like serving a government position while Trump was president?
He's also a W pred. You got to think about it, bro.
Oh, that makes. I mean, honestly, if Elon was a pedophile, I would not be surprised in the slightest. Then Trump said the American people shouldn't be worrying about the Epstein files. Like, come on, this isn't really a big deal, you know? Like, he also said he never had the privilege to visit Epstein's island.
Keyword privilege.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of speaks for itself. Then we went to war with Iran for like 0 reason. While Trump was announcing it, JD Vance, the GOAT, was in the back. Next up, Elon Musk officially launches the America Party. And I put the boys slow down dropping all that BS music emojis because I don't see anyone actually joining this party in the big 2-8. But I don't know, that's just me. Maybe I'll register as... What would it be? American? If you're in the America Party, would you be American? Okay, then Trump said it's finally time for the American people to get transparency on the Epstein files. So he clearly he never switched his position on this at all. I wonder what he was doing in that little time period where he didn't want the Epstein files to be released. All right, we're gonna ignore this slide and we're gonna go to the next slide. So
Go back to Kirk.
I have no comment on this slide.
I'm just paying respects to bro.
Okay, yeah, let's pay respects to the big CK. All right, next slide. A Muslim baby-eating communist, jihadist, commie, socialist Indian guy got elected to the NYC mayor position. New York's cooked, bro. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, this was a very entertaining election to watch because like Zoran was just like winning every time. This guy was just being a fucking loser old man. And then Curtis Lewa was just like talking about how he got shot back in 1992 by the mafia.
The taxi driver back when New York was in its prime. That's when stuff was happening.
Gabagool.
I'm glad he didn't get elected, but I feel like we should still keep him around just to like be entertaining. Like he could be like the city entertainer or some shit. I feel like that would be cool. He could just like tell stories about how like you got a bacon, egg, and cheese or some shit. All right. Trump is also best friends with the Muslim commie guy, and he even stole his fit. This was Zoran. He was wearing this fit, which honestly I think looks pretty good on him. Trump stole it, and listen, I'm not just saying this to say this, but I think Trump looks way worse in this fit. But maybe that's just me. And then they had a meeting, and I think the funniest part of the meeting wasn't even that they were like being best friends. It was that, like, after the meeting, Trump posted all these pictures of them together, and he posted a picture of Zoran by himself, standing in front of the FDR portrait for, like, no reason. The government was shut down for 43 days. Done with the best category, sadly, and we're moving on to movies and TV. I do not know what you said, Matthew, but I'm gonna continue.
Rivalry.
Oh, oh, you're right. Heated Rivalry was 2025. I did not. I actually didn't include Heated Rivalry. I only heard about it this year though. So.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. On God, I hate you.
Did you put like every big movie?
Probably not, but I put like the ones that I saw and that were like relevant. All right, Shrek 5 looks really bad. It didn't come out, but they posted like not the trailer, like the teaser for it. Dexter Original Sin aired and got canceled all in the same year. Yeah, they did a change.org petition to like bring it back, and it got 100,000 signatures. Nothing happened. So yeah,
That's not enough for them.
W Paramount, I guess. The Minecraft movie, it was so fire. This was, bro, like going to the theater and seeing the Minecraft movie is like an experience that like will never be replicated, bro. The whole theater, literally the whole theater was like saying lines word for word, throwing popcorn. Like it was just,
Yeah, but we didn't really get to see the popcorn.
no, there was definitely some popcorn thrown in our theater.
Not like how it got after.
Yeah, some other like Jack's theater I think was like crazy. Happy Gilmore 2 came out, and it had every celebrity cameo known to man for just no reason, because I guess Adam Sandler like ran out of like creativity, so he was like the only way people were gonna watch his movie is if he just had a bunch of celebrities in it. So Bad Bunny for some reason played one of the main characters. They also had Eminem in here. Post Malone, that's who I was thinking of. Post Malone was in it. Huel from Breaking Bad was in it. All right, Dexter Resurrection. It was just peak. It was straight peak. Matthew can vouch. 9.3 average for a season. I've not seen too many seasons of television with a 9.3 average. I think like probably Breaking Bad has it, right? And then I think Attack on Titan has it, and that's it. So I don't know. It's kind of generational. They'll probably ruin it by the ending, like they always do. Squid Game finally ended with season 3 this year.
What do you mean? Squid Game America is coming out.
I guess so. I guess that's what the ending was like, what it meant. We had this random ass white lady just like staring into the camera. I mean, I thought it was supposed to symbolize that like it will just the game will just continue forever. But I guess they could also use that to, you know, make more money and make a spin-off or sequel or whatever. I hope they don't. I'm sure they will, because Netflix needs money.
It's Netflix,
Yeah.
So you never can be too sure.
Listen, I didn't think the ending was too bad. I mean, it wasn't great. A lot of people were like pretending it was the worst episode in television history. I gotta disagree there. The Zelda movie was announced. Wasn't much with this, but Miyamoto kind of just said that it's coming out in 2027. So, and then the Mario Galaxy movie was announced. It kind of looks ass, but it doesn't matter, right? It's still the Mario Galaxy movie. Listen, the animation looks amazing, because I mean it just does, but I don't know. They spent like half the trailer with like Bowser being little and being in his castle. The other half of the trailer is just them like showing the views of the galaxies. They don't show anything of the story. Toy Story 5 looks fucking horrendous. First of all, I can't believe this is even like a thing. How are they still doing this?
Don't worry, they're going up to 9. They said. Like, look at the animation. This looks worse than Toy Story 4 did.
I mean, yeah, Toy Story 4 looked great though, and like it was still a good movie. It didn't need to exist, but it was. This just looks like awful. Like, why the fuck is there like an iPad? Like, what?
Jesse, why is she gonna be the main character or whatever?
I have no idea.
Tom Hanks is probably sick of doing these movies.
Just picture Tom Hanks like fucking cursing out like the Pixar CEO. FNAF 2 was straight ass. But my theater was funny. They were just screaming the whole time. Well, Jack knows, he was there. They were screaming the whole time. They screamed that I forgot her name, but Vanessa, right? They screamed she was a slut at the end. My mom got like a bag thrown at her.
It was like the two groups of kids fighting.
Yeah, they were gonna press a group of kids at the fucking FNAF movie. Pluribus. It was Vince Gilligan's new TV show. Me and Matthew watched every episode. Like, nothing happened, but it was still really good. So,
My name is Red Dog.
Stranger Things, it ended, and season 5 was very controversial because Will is gay, among other reasons.
That's why. It was
No, see, I don't think that's why it was controversial.
Yep, that's why. Nothing else, definitely.
Well, this scene was the main reason why it was controversial, but there were other things too.
I mean, the last episode was also kind of up there for controversy.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if you can see the ratings here. 5.7 versus 7.6. I don't know. I still thought season 5 was great. So now we move on to games. So this year, it was pretty big for games because the Switch 2 was finally announced after like forever. Finally got announced. I think I was in English class when I just like randomly saw like a Nathaniel Bandy notification about the Switch 2, and I was like, oh, okay. Some people were complaining. I remember Angel was like, why does it look the exact same as the Switch 1?
Ooh, until he finds out. Ooh.
Does he know?
Yeah, does he know?
No.
And then they previewed Mario Kart World a little bit, which was pretty hype. And the Donkey Kong looked ass. I remember being like pissed about that. But speaking of that, Switch 2 dropped in June alongside Mario Kart World, which was a fire game. I can actually say that because I played the whole thing. I forgot it was $80, to be honest. I should have added that. People were very mad about that, and for good reason. Like, what? Like, come on, $80 fucking dollars? Like, are we for real?
Yeah, I mean, 80. If they did 70, no one probably would have complained.
No, people definitely still would have complained.
I mean,
$70 is still insane.
I mean, yeah, but that's the normalized game price by now for consoles.
Open world Donkey Kong game dropped, and it's apparently really good. I did not play it, but I'm assuming Nick probably played it. I know Jack played it.
I finished the game. I thought it was good.
Is it like on par with Mario Odyssey, or?
People were comparing it, but I thought Mario Odyssey was better, but that might have been... I kind of...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of still prefer Mario Odyssey, but they are different games.
But it's like the same kind of game, though, right? Like,
it's the same kind of thing,
kind
but you know, they focus on different aspects.
that's one of the reasons I'm hyped to play it, because I don't know, Mario Odyssey is just like such a like one of a kind game. Next up, Tomodachi Life 2 was announced. I was very happy about this. I'm very hyped, especially if they have gay marriage now.
Maybe it'll be like a certain setting you could turn off.
Yeah. Do you want gay people in your game or no?
Oh no! You know what? It'll be DLC.
Gay DLC. you have to pay $5. GTA 6 got delayed again.
Why did it get delayed, Daniel?
I'm gonna say probably because it's like the biggest game to like ever release ever. So okay, we're done. We're done with games now. We're moving on to some music.
I like music.
Speaking of mustard, Kendrick Lamar won 20 Grammys for calling Drake a pedophile. Can't blame them. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. And even more mustard, he also performed at the Super Bowl and called Drake a pedophile again. But this time, it was in front of 100 million people, so it was more funny. Drake combated this by dropping a shitty album and one of the worst songs he's ever released. But no Kia slaps, so it's all okay. Yeah, Meet Your Padre is the song I'm talking about. I remember like listening to that for the first time and being like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
That's song of the year, no? Like it won, right?
Do you remember last year's recap when Gavin was like, Thick of It lost album of the year to The Conspiracy Theory? I think I think that's what it lost to. It lost to Meet Your Padre because it was just too good. So it stole the Conspiracy Theory album of the year from KSI. Next slide. I am the music.
Any minute. Coming. Bro, this was like one of the worst drops I've ever like slept, like not even slept through. I was awake the whole time. This was like,
What did you expect?
I don't know.
Dude, it's Cardi, bro. I went to sleep. I was completely fine. I went to sleep. I woke up. The album was still not out. I don't know. This was a huge moment. And then I remember my friend hugged me second period when the album dropped. This was a moment, bro. Listen, like barely anyone talked about the album after like the third week, but the day this album came out, there was like nothing like it. All right, Cardi finally dropping after 5 years. Like this is a cultural moment right here. Tyler, he dropped another album for like no reason because he dropped Cornucopia in 2024. This was so weird. Like he ran it. It was like just one day. Ring, pick up the phone. Yeah, he just like announced it and it was like, oh, I'm dropping an album next week. It was pretty fire. I mean, it's not one of his best albums, but you know. Next up, Clips had the album of the year. Those who know, I know nobody besides Gavin understands. Can you vouch, Gavin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
He
it.
literally just said no. He hates it.
I'm gonna have to play back the footage on that one. I didn't catch that. Definitely not plugging my video that I made about this album right here. Don't go watch that. Young Thug calls his ops a what? What does Young Thug call his ops? Anyone would like to answer the question?
Jack, you're pretty experienced.
I'll pass
I
the
think you should,
question to Jack.
Yeah, I've heard Jack say the word a few times in the last week.
The next
Why
you're
is the
pretty
darkest
experienced.
person on mute right now, bro?
Yeah, I found this image while I was doing this. Young Thug's the Burger King guy. It's also the worst album cover of all time. Like, it has to be bottom 5. So here are some other popular albums or notable albums that came out this year. Also some of my personal favorites. Made sure to include Matthews.
WJ Remover, WJ.
Yeah, Jane Remover. I didn't listen to this, but last year I did a slot on Taylor Swift's album. This year it was like not notable at all, so I just like threw it in here. And of course, Pink Panthers, the GOAT. Done with the music category. Now we're just on some other notable events and memes. This was the longest and the best category last year, and I think it'll live up to that this year. The Vex Bolt mass unfollowing.
Oh wait, I forgot that.
That happened last year, though.
Well, no, but he still was losing millions of followers after the year turned. I've played these games before! I said I played these games before. I don't know what this shirt is. I looked up, I've played these games before, and I just... I needed another picture, so I just... Chop Chin. This shit was never funny. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
I never found it funny at all.
I love Chop Chin, bro. Back when we were playing mini golf, bro, this was like...
We have some robots in here, bro.
Well, because they didn't think Chop Chin was funny. I'm a robot.
Bro, get out.
I feel like you're a robot if you think it's funny. Like you're just a TikTok like commenter.
Goblin Man's whole like
Yeah, Goblin Man went crazy with Chop Chin on YouTube Shorts. I remember that. He might be watching this. Shout out Goblin Man. TikTok got banned for 2 seconds, and then Trump somehow got it back before getting in office. I don't really know how that worked, but yeah. Breadbasket and Joe Roth versus women's rights. Only one option available. So I guess we chose Breadbasket and Joe Roth. So while people were worrying about TikTok, California was burning to the ground.
They just didn't send me out there. Like I was trying to get out there and like stop it, but like they just were like, nah, you can't. Like they knew I was too powerful.
Of course, yeah.
You can keep going, man.
No, yeah, no, I think that's an important point to make. You know, like Matthew tried, like
They
people.
just didn't send me out.
Yeah, it's just very sad. Bro!
Bro! Economic and political state of the world right now, bro!
No, Matthew, stop wasting time. I need to go to the next slide before Jack gets bored. Kanye, for the love of fucking God, please take your meds. Yeah, this was the worst day of all time for any Kanye fan. I don't want to read any of these, but this one's funny though. How it feels watching Kanye tweet. This one too. I used to be woke too. Say no to Nazis. Yes, yeah, bro. Being against the Nazis is so woke, bro. Like, oh my God, this world, man. And what they do for you is they give you the property.
They give you a property. You know, he made a new video at the beginning of 2026, and he was like, I bought a pyramid in Egypt. He has a whole pyramid now, and like, yeah, I don't know.
I did not know that. I haven't heard Jack talk in a second, so I'm assuming he got bored, so we're gonna have to move to the next slide. So MD Foodie Boys, they were the ghosts. I don't know if any of you know who this are.
Slide, go back.
Oh, sorry.
And what they do for you is they give you the property. Okay, you can sit.
All right. So MD Foodie Boys, I'm not sure if any of you are aware. It was basically it was a podcast of these kids that were probably younger than us, and they talked about food.
Probably.
Yes, Nick, that's what I said.
What?
They look like the TikTok Riz party if they were white.
They were white.
Most of them were very white. They talked about food, but like none of them ever had like any food in their life. Like they'd be like, "What do you think of spinach?" And then one kid would be like, "I've never had spinach." And the other kid would be like, "Yeah, me neither, bro. I've never had spinach." And it was just like the stupidest podcast in the whole world, but like it wasn't a joke. They were taking it seriously. So this kid, they called him McLovin. And he had never had like any food in his life. And my favorite clip from them, it was like when the new Drake album came out and they were talking about it, they were like, "Did you guys hear the new Drake album?" Like this kid, he was like, "Yeah, I heard one song. The album's really good. I haven't heard it, but yo, it's really good." And then they asked every kid and none of them heard it. Like did this whole segment on the podcast and nobody even listened to the album. Like it was the stupidest thing. But they got so much like exposure that Dave Portnoy, the guy that does like the One Bite like pizza reviews, he did a whole thing with them. I think Lil Yachty went on their podcast too. Like this, I don't know, this was a really big thing. What's that?
What's that? What's it flying?
This is one of my favorite memes of all time, I'm gonna be honest. Teacher, find the value of X. Me, X was priceless.
I think XXX Tentacion and Jew World are like comparable at like 4 levels.
I don't know what you just said, but honestly, I'm gonna have to agree. Rappers who can sing versus rappers who can't sing. Yeah, this was really funny. She was crashing out over literally nothing. Like,
apparently the people who said NBA Youngboy was better than her are also, God, what even was it? Like in love with her and like want to fuck her or something like that? I don't remember.
I don't know. It was just so funny because like she was like, there were so many trolls with this meme, and then she like actually believed them, and that just made it like 10 times better because she actually believed that they thought NBA Youngboy was a better singer than her. We had this fuck ass guy.
Hey, he has a name.
What's his name?
Ashton Hall.
Ashton Hall.
Pipe down.
Pop out at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, this was evil and Lethal Company. Like this is the only thing you hear for like a good like
Gavin was
few
spamming
weeks.
this.
So this is my AP World teacher playing Italian brain rot at 7:30 in the morning after the AP exam. Yeah, I have videos of it too. I didn't put them here, but I don't know. This is just insane that this happened. Like I had just woken up and I just walk into first period.
The dinker pose.
Because he's like questioning his life decisions, and he played the funk too. I don't have a picture. I have a video of that, not the picture. But oh, bro, listening to Italian brain rot funk at 7:45 in the morning. 100 men versus 1 gorilla. I always said it was the gorilla that would win, but apparently, like it's statistically proven to be the 100 men. So
Tired.
I don't think there's 100 men right there.
listen, me personally, I still feel like the gorilla could just like move its arm and like 10 of them would just like get like flung, and then if you just like
Yeah, but there's 100.
yeah, but then if he just does that like 9 more times, then he'd win. I haven't heard Jack talk in a minute, so he's scrolling TikTok right now. So let's go to the next slide.
It's not a bad idea.
100 men would 100% win. I was just thinking about it. I was thinking about how 100 Daniels could just like, if they just made like a big circle and then just like picked up the gorilla and then just walked away with it.
You're smart. Dude. I didn't even think of that.
He said both win. So
Like up down him.
Speaking of the Pope, whoa man. Speak of the devil, the Pope died.
He's not the devil. He's actually the opposite.
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's a figure of speech, all right? I'm sorry. I definitely respect the Pope. All right, I definitely respect the Pope. All right, rest in peace to Skype as well. It also shut down.
Wait, Skype shut down?
Yes, it did.
Are you being sarcastic, or do you actually not know that?
It wasn't like a worldwide known story. I feel like it kind of just shut down. Joe Biden has prostate cancer. Sometimes I just feel bad, bro. It's like, I don't like this guy, but he always just looks so sad in like every picture he's in.
Is this real?
That he has prostate cancer, yeah. Think I just lied about this? You are the youngest person ever. I found this super low quality picture of the kid and I had to add it. I was like, this meme on my Instagram Reels, it was like the only thing I saw for like a month straight. And it was somehow funny the whole time. I don't know. This gets 1 slide of acknowledgement. Labubu's. There's a Labubu on Karl Marx's grave. I just felt like adding that. The cast of Dexter Resurrection played Mario Kart World with the Rizzler. Like, I had to include this. Like, how did this happen? This is just like the most random, like, group of things all in one. The Rizzler, Mario Kart World, and Dexter Resurrection. I don't know how this happened, but when it did, I was just kind of in awe, to be honest. Sorry, Jack. How about you go over the next slide? I don't actually know what it is, but let's see. Oh shit.
Israel and Palestine in a ceasefire that Israel proceeded to violate million times.
Last year, when we were going over the war in Israel and Palestine, we were gonna do a moment of silence, and then I accidentally skipped to the next slide where Elon Musk was jumping. So I think maybe we should compensate with a moment of silence this year. Next slide, bro. That was actually the worst. I really did not know this was the next slide. That was terrible. And the next one's probably some like bullshit too. Yeah, it is. It picks up water, enjoys it. W speed. I like this meme a lot because like I had actually seen like these videos on YouTube Shorts like way before it was a meme. You know, Jack, how about you tell me when you're ready each time?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's me, Jack. I'm ready.
All right, Dave.
Oh, you literally say
In the back of my chest.
You want to read Matthew's message up there?
take away the bad from this David dude.
Yo, what is that picture?
Actually seemed like he cared for the girl in Discord messages.
Yeah, W Matthew.
That was at the beginning of everything, bro. That was like when nothing was known. That
Take away the bad.
like, he still could have been innocent at the time, bro.
Yo, take away all the murdering and raping and grooming. I mean, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, in my opinion. The black guy behind the wheel that knows the thing.
But can't prove it.
He cannot prove it. SMG4, he retired.
He's Asian?
He's Australian too. He's Asian and Australian.
Is this your first time seeing?
What is happening?
Gavin, what are you doing?
That's the Quebblecop laugh.
Yo, I know you can do that laugh.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Quebblecop in the Grand 2-6. Speed, I'm watching your stream. Why you trying not to laugh, bruh?
Speed, I have cuts all over my arm. Speed, I'm suicidal. I have cancer. Speed, I have a revolver right in my hand. Speed.
All right, the Epstein files were finally quote unquote released, and they revealed essentially nothing.
Yo, it's Goat, my fucking Goat. That's my idol right there. Now, can we have a moment of silence for Goat real quick? Just
No. The U.S. government stopped making pennies.
No!
Yeah, no, that's gonna affect Matthew. Son.
I'm crying, bro.
All right, and that was it. That was the ending of the recap. Thank you all for watching. All right, does anybody want to do an outro?
I got you. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning into the 2025 recap. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back in 2027 for the next recap.
Okay, I heard Jack wanted to say something about Israel though.
Thank you, dude. All right, end the video.
Israel silenced him before he was able to say something.
I wanna